Up at 7, out at 8. Got 8 miles of up, 2,500 foot of uphill, with the last few miles of that being kind of sustained 400 foot of elevation per mile. Pack's lighter than it was yesterday. I feel fresh and ready to go. And my tent wasn't, so that's always nice. Not only is it lighter, just know that I have a dry tent whenever I get to camp tonight. Going that way, coming from down there. Going that way. This little half-mile section is steeper than some of the other. Here we go. Coming from that way, and from down there, and going up that way, up there, up and woody in there. Over here, the foliage is wet. Going around that way, about to get some sunlight. From there, up there, coming up from down there, and first half of the uphill's done. I have about 1.25 miles of little ups and downs where I only go up 180 foot. Going that way. Then the rest is about 400 and some foot a mile. And there's a peak over there. I'll get a better view. Made good time getting here. But then 7 miles to the next water. So I've got a bottle to carry with me, and I drank a bottle. And this is going to start the, 3.5, 4 miles of up. These boletes have been quite a few of them around, but they're starting to rot, and they stink. Going that way. Isn't that something? Coming from over there. I was down there about an hour ago. And I'm about 2 miles from the top. Been switching back Gonna go up that way. Going up that way. Came up from there. That's Deep Lake down there. Well, here's the other side of the ridge. I'm done with my morning uphill, both because I'm at the top and because it's noon. So going down that way, coming down from that way, and it's pretty rocky. So I'm not cruising yet, but it looks like it might get better. Coming from up there, and as I go by, there's just more and more of this to be seen. Going around that way. Coming from there, and looks like I'm getting into the trees, a little bit more dirt and less rock, so hopefully I can start to cruise, because I have not been moving fast even on the downhill. Coming from up there and moving a little bit faster. There's a lot of roots and rocks, and it's still fairly steep. Coming down from there, going down there. It's not quite 1:30, but ever since I got over the top, I've been feeling drowsy. I don't know if I'm just tired, or if it's the fact that even at noon the sun's so low in the sky, or what. But like a mile or so to water, now I get to start going uphill again. Coming from up there, coming down into this valley, I can hear that river. And it's rocky. I'm going slow. It's pretty though. Coming down from there, gonna go get some water and then go up. Now I think I'm gonna go over there. I think that's Deception Pass. Here's some rocks. Springs right over there. There's some bear scat. And it's 682 foot and about 2 miles up over Deception Pass. I'm going up that way. I feel better after taking a break next to that stream and drinking some ice cold water. It's only a little bit after 2. Coming from there, going up. I think through there. Coming from there, and this actually looked a lot steeper on the elevation profile going up there, almost to Deception Pass. Came from over there, and this is Deception Pass. I do not know why it is called Deception Pass, except that, I don't know, on the way here it looked like it'd be a lot farther up. So, like 21 miles to Stephen Pass that way. I think it's closer to 10 this way. This is the Deception Creek Trail. And other hikers have talked about taking it. And this is Tuesday, and Leavenworth is a Bavarian themed town. Think like a theme park. And I'll try to get pictures of it. But Oktoberfest just started in Germany, so I bet that it has in Leavenworth also. And hotels are going to be hundreds of dollars if they're not booked out on the weekends. It's Tuesday. I think going this way, I can get there on a Wednesday and have a day off without paying through the nose. So that's my plan. Otherwise, I think I'd get there Thursday evening at the best. I thought about taking Surprise Lake Trail, which would have gotten me there late Wednesday. I'm hoping to get there around noon tomorrow. Now, I just have to figure out which one of these trails is the right one. That way. Pretty little meadow, clear water flowing through it. I'm going that way. It's about 3:30. So here pretty soon, well, like in an hour or two, I'll start looking for water and a flat spot to sleep. In a lot of places, trail doesn't look like much more than a game trail. But I bet tomorrow, whenever I start getting closer to the pass and the trailhead, it gets a lot wider and more distinct. It's 4 o'clock. This would have been a decent campsite, but the trail's getting ready to get away from the creek, but there ought to be lots of streams. So here in a little while, I'll start thinking about taking the next one of these campsites I find. Some blowdowns have been cut and cleared, so this trail is maintained. Coming from there, I'm really enjoying this. It's pretty. It is a little humid going that way. Going that way. It's 4:45, and that would be a pretty good spot. And there's all kinds of water right over there. But I think I've got a couple more miles in me. Do a couple more miles today, and that's a couple less I need to do tomorrow. Coming from that way, and again, the camera adjusts for it. It's pretty dark. The sun's behind the mountain, or I'm in the shadow of the mountain. I'm going that way. I'm doing good. It's 5 o'clock. There's been a lot of big trees and a lot of big trees laying down. Hiker for scale. So since I can't track my exact mileage, I've been cruising, so I might have gotten to more miles than I thought. So I should start looking for campsites and get some water here in a little bit. It's like a 20 after 5. Well, Deception Creek is quite a bit bigger. This trail's been marked in a few spots right here with orange tape. And it looks like they expect us to cross on this log from the way that one's flattened out. So I'm heading over there. This is down where Fisher Creek meets Deception Creek. I guess Fisher Valley. I'm coming from that way. Anyway, brightened up quite a bit. I bet I've done more than the 2 miles I said I was going to do. It's 5:45, and I'm just waiting to find a good campsite, and I bet there's a good campsite somewhere around here. Surely the normies have set something up. I was over there where I said that this looked like a place somebody would set up a campsite. And ta-da! So this is where I'm going to set up camp. Probably wake up wet or with a wet tent. That's okay, because I'm heading to town.